want to cook. You see, cook, junks and meat pie and ice cream, all those things. There are some things that you should not take away from somebody's life. Oh God, I don't know how I'm going to stop all of these things. I mean, it's my addiction. How can you tell me because I'm getting Hello, welcome back to House of Ella TV. Welcome back to our series, The Chronicles of a Single Nigerian Girl. So if it's your first time, like this is the first video you're seeing of me on your screen, hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Ella and I'm a Nigerian lifestyle YouTuber. I make contents all the way from Kaduna State, which is in the northern part of Nigeria, here in West Africa, and I have been on a series that is going to be lasting for a week, Chronicles of a Single Nigerian Girl, where I tell you everything that we go through, everything that you need to know about being single here in Nigeria. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, wait, what are you waiting for? Okay, this is your first time seeing me. Can you kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking on that subscribe button, and don't forget to click on the bell beside it so you get notified anytime that I post my videos. In today's video, I will be sharing with you 5 things that you need to stop doing when you're 30 or when you are approaching 30. So if that sounds like what you want to hear, then definitely you have to keep watching this video. So number one, Amanda is awake. Oh God, my sister's child is awake. Okay, number one thing that you need to stop doing when you are 30 or approaching 30. Like, I just checked my time now and look at me, look at 30, and I have to talk to myself and I want to share with you. The one thing that you need to stop doing, definitely stop doing it when you are 30 and above, is that you need to stop doing junks. You need to stop eating junks, meat pie, egg roll, fish pie, minerals, ice cream, shawarma. You need to stop taking all of those things. Now the reason is you are getting older and your body is no more as strong as it has always been, so it can no more metabolize or digest some of these things that we consume. So you are giving your body more work and making it weaker because it's already getting older and it cannot more do all of this work. So the more you eat them, you are giving your body excess work and it might just break down more often than it used to before now. So that's why you need to relieve yourself and relieve your body of those extra works by minding what you eat. I think at this age, at this point, you need to start doing more of veggies, more of fruits and all of that. Drink lots of water and stop taking junks. That is the most important thing. Stop taking junks into your body. Now, number 2 thing that you need to stop doing when you're 30 or when you are approaching 30 is that you need to start taking care of your skin and stop exposing your body. Now, a lot of people are into skincare. I have never done a thorough skincare before, but I am planning on starting one, especially my facials, because I'm beginning to see some things that I don't like on my body. I think I'm reacting to something I'm yet to understand. So number 2 thing that you need to start doing is that you need to start taking care of your skin and stop exposing your bodies. When I say exposing your bodies, so when we say take care of your skin, you have to mind what you rub. A lot of people are into skincare and they sell different things to you, and you in the verge of you want to look good, you want to look glowing, you just buy every kind of thing and rub on your skin. You need to stop. You need to stop at this age because you are no more getting younger and the skin has to follow the natural aging process. So you need to stop rubbing anything that you see or stop using any kind of product. There are so many chemicals that we use on our skins and our bodies that are not just good enough for the body. That being said, number 3 thing that you need to stop doing when you are 30 or when you are approaching 30 or when you are above 30 is that you need to, I'm talking to myself, you need to stop squandering money. Yes, guys, you need to stop squandering money and start investing more. I am not going to preach about investment because I do not know how to invest before now, but I think this year I have learned, or I have been trying my possible best to know how to save at least a little. Like at the end of the year, you should just have at least something that you can say, okay, this is what I was able to save at the end of the year. And that's one that once there is a need for something in my house, I just make it available for myself. Like I cannot have money somewhere in the bank and I'm lacking something that I can't afford to get. But at this age, I have learned that it's good that you save some kind of money just for eventuality purposes. Last year during the COVID, it was never easy because there was no saved up money anywhere, and I know what I went through. So now looking at 30 and knowing that okay, oh, I am just a few months to this particular age, and I'm not going to come back to 29. I know I'm going from 30 to 31. I think I just have to start saving. So that is why I'm here to tell you that you need to stop buying those things that are not important. Stop investing your money on things that are not irrelevant. It's not every clothes that come out that you wear. It's not every shoe that you see in the market that you buy and wear. There are some things that we buy that are not important. If you look around this house now, you will see some things that I have not even used them, but I saw them and I bought them. So that this is not the age where you should keep buying things that you don't need or things that you are not going to use. It's a time that you need to start investing money. Now I have not really come to terms with the best way for you to invest your money, but I know that I spoke with someone yesterday and she was like, she opened an account, a Naira account, and she doesn't have an ATM or any kind of pin for that account, so she puts any kind of money that she wants to save in that account. And when you think of the stress of going to the bank to withdraw the money, you just let the money be there. So that is her means of saving money. I know that is good enough. Yeah, it's good enough because once you open the account, that's all. There's no stress there. Or when you get any kind of money that you don't want to waste, you save it in there. I think it's a good means of investing money. And then other method like cryptocurrency and all of those buying of shares is also means of you saving money. Now at 30, if you are single and you are hoping and believing God to be married, I think you need to start saving money, because when you get there, like real right now, there's nobody that is looking for who will come and be a parasite to him or her. Do you get? So that's the reason why you need to start saving small change, small amount of money, just in case you get in there. It's not a bed of roses. Before now we used to think that marriage is the solution to our brokenness, being broke. Marriage is the solution to our not having money. Once you get married, you're going to be having all the money. No, it doesn't always work like that. So you need to start having this spare money for yourself somewhere, that when eventualities happen, you can be able to do something on your own. I'm not going to overemphasize the importance of saving money. Now, number 4 thing that you need to stop doing when you're 30 or approaching 30 or above 30 is that you need to stop tolerating or being in a toxic relationship with anyone. It is no more time for you to keep forcing yourself on people. It is no more time for you to keep swallowing shit just because you want to be in a relationship. It is time for you to stand up to yourself and avoid people that avoid you, avoid people that do not impact in your life. This is no more a time where you need to every time you're begging someone to stay in your life. No way. You have grown past that age. You have grown past that age of always being. A lot of you are really scared of being out of a relationship because of what people are going to say. Now at 30, you are no more supposed to be leaking any acts just because you want to be in a relationship. At this age, I think you should have known what you want for yourself, and you are working or building on that particular thing that you want for yourself. It's no more a time for you to sit down and be begging and crying over things that you can no more change. Avoid those people that are toxic. Avoid toxic relationship. Can't keep going on forcing yourself on people. It is the time for you to discover yourself and know who you are and walk in the consciousness of who you are. Not the time for you to keep begging or forcing yourself on people. I hope I made my point. Number 5 and the last thing that you need to stop doing when you're 30 or above 30 is that you need to stop making excuses for your failure. Men at 30, that is 3 decades gone. It's no more time for you to keep making making excuse for any mistake that you make. No way, not anymore. Now when you make a mistake, it's time for you to own up to it and pick up your pieces and move on. Like, it's not a time for you to keep saying you are the reason why I failed, my mother is the reason why I am fat, my mother is the reason why I am not married, my village people are the reason why I'm not making progress. No way. It's no more time for you to keep making excuses for your failures. It's the time that we expect that you should have, you are big enough, or you are grown enough to know what you want, and you are ready to take the responsibility and make everything work in God's name. Now, the final thing I have to say, it's not among my points, but I'm going to add this, is that when you're 30, it's a time for you to get closer to your Creator. I'm not going to, talk much on this because not everybody believes in God. A lot of people do not believe in God, but it is a time for you to get closer to whoever you believe in. It's a time for you to get closer to God. It's a time for you to get closer to your Creator and be His friend, and embrace Him more, serve Him more. This is no more a time for you to play, because once you're 30 and above, anything can happen. Even below 30, they die. So it's a time for you to get closer to God, get closer to your Creator, do His will, know what He wants for you, and walk in the consciousness of who you are in God's eyes. Okay, there's no more a time for you to care about what people say or what people do not say. It's time for you to stay focused and know God's purpose for creating you. I believe at 30 you should have discovered God's purpose for your life. I did that even at 25, and I am working right now in the consciousness of who God wants me to be and what God wants me to do for Him and for the society at large. So that is the end of this video. If you haven't subscribed to this YouTube channel yet, I don't know what you're waiting for. Honestly, I do not know what you're waiting for, but I beg, oh yeah, Ejo, that Allah, subscribe. I help us get to 1,000 subscribers before the end of this year 2021, and follow on this series. If you're single, I believe you're going to learn a lot from this series that I'm going to be doing for the next 4 more days, because this is episode 4 and we have 4 more days to go. So that being said, I love you and stay glued to this channel. Like, most importantly, I forgot to say that at 30 and above, it's the time for you to take care of yourself, love yourself, pamper yourself, be there for yourself, and always know that nobody can love you the way you love yourself. And just make sure you embrace yourself, pamper yourself. It's not a time to put blame on things that you've not gotten or things that you don't have yet. It's time for you to embrace the you that God has kept alive and move on and keep pushing. So subscribe, like, share, comment on this video, and all of those other good things. Till I come your fine way next time. You're a pixel on a screen. Your animating principle is nowhere to be seen. Why am I lost in a loveless fantasy?